Look, Kamala says it. We're not going back. And there's a reason we're not going back. We're not going back to a time when women's rights were taken from them. We're not going back to those times when we saw Donald Trump give tax cuts to billionaires. We're not going back to when he ignored science and put this country at risk during COVID. We're not going back on the progress that we've made, looking at things like climate change. And we're not going back on the pledge to protect our children from gun violence. We're not going back. So I'm here in these last 150 hours to respectfully, on behalf of Kamala Harris and myself, to ask you for your vote. Here's my pledge to you. When we're in the White House, we will respect the oath we swear to defend the Constitution. We'll keep some other promises to you, too. And I will treat your confidence as a sacred trust. The Harris-Walz administration will always be ground, and we will be a president and a vice president for those who vote and for those. Because the plans and the proposals we're putting in place will help them and their families too. We've got 6 days to go. 6 days to go. We are joyful. We are optimistic. We have the momentum. But we take nothing for granted. So you know what time it is. You know what time it is. We are down to the end. It's a tie game, 2 minutes left on the clock. We're moving the ball down the field. We got the best quarterback in Kamala Harris. We got the right team in all of us. You may be thinking you're getting tired, but I've said it. There is plenty of time to sleep when we're dead. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. So we're marching. We're doing it a yard at a time, a phone call at a time, a door knock at a time, and one vote at a time. In North Carolina, 1 or 2 votes per precinct will be enough to turn this election, not just here, but across the country. And as you're dragging people to the polls, as you're getting them out there, and somebody will invariably say this because they've done it to them. They've told them that our politics don't matter. They told them both sides are the same. They told them, to be depressed. They try and do this. Hell, they pass laws to make it hard to vote. They don't want us to go express that. And you'll have people say, I'm just sick of it. I'm not that into politics. Well, your response is, too damn bad. Politics is into you. Politics is into you. So you can early vote up until November 2nd. You can register. Go find out. If you're voting in person, visit iwillvote.com/NC. Find your polling site. We got a nearest one. Go find those things. But here's the deal, folks. When in your lifetime or anyone's lifetime do we have 150 hours to impact not just the next 4 years, but the next 40 years and beyond? When do we get an opportunity on this incredible, as Kamala Harris said, the greatest nation on earth and the greatest story told, free people running and ruling themselves, not autocrats, not dictators, not one man, but collectively together in a democracy. It is a privilege to do it. We're in that moment. And as I say this, I think all of us, and I know it's kind of a North Carolina thing, you're sitting on your porch and you're in your rocking chair and the old gray hair. Some of you are already there like me, but some of you will be there. But someday, for some of you young folks, there's going to be young ones around your knee, and they are going to ask, what did you do and what happened during 2024 when you protected the Constitution and protected this democracy? And your answer is going to be every damn thing I could. Everything I could. So here's the deal. We believe in the promise of America. As Kamala says, when we fight, for the next 6 days, when we vote, let's go, North Carolina.